Hey guys, so yesterday I saw my podiatrist for the first time. I have been waiting for this appointment since the end of February. I had an x-ray done on March 1st, and I did not get to see the x-ray, the picture of it or anything, but I did get it from the podiatrist yesterday. And I actually have two bone spurs, one on the bottom of my heel going down, and then I have another one on the back of my heel facing up. So what he said is that I have plantar fasciitis. I've been having this pain in my foot since November when I started walking a lot, and the doctor said that me walking did not cause this. He believes that I bent down to pick something up and overextended my foot because my tendons and ligaments are very, very tight, and tore the fascia away from the heel bone. And that is what's causing my pain, but that I've already had these spurs, and usually spurs don't cause you pain. So right now the treatment is I'm going to be going to physical therapy twice a week for about 4 to 5 weeks, and I will have a follow-up with this doctor in July. He told me that the spur at the bottom of my foot is caused by the ligaments on the bottom of my foot being too tight, and then the spur on the back of my heel going towards my ankle is from my calf muscle being too tight. He said I have heel spur syndrome, and it's just caused by everything being really tight. He said that when I go to physical therapy, the doctor there will possibly do some kind of procedure when I go in that's kind of like an ultrasound machine, but it sends like something into the body that could like break that down or something. Also cold and heat therapy. He said that heat feels really good, but then you had to like switch it and put your foot into cold water, and it does really, really hurt. I also have to do ice packs on my feet at least once a day for 15 to 20 minutes. No less than 15, no more than 20. He says it's going to hurt. Basically, we are getting the area very cold to flush out any fluid or swelling in that area. And if these things don't work by July, we will look into doing injections. Injections hurt very, very bad, and they don't always work. So he said that I could get an injection done now before we start the physical therapy. The only thing is, if the physical therapy is helping, I won't be able to know because it's going to mask my pain. It is not a fix. It is just a Band-Aid. I'm not sure what things look like after this. We're just going to take it, a couple months at a time and see what happens with physical therapy. He did say that my calf muscle is very tight, so he wants me to sit in the bed, relax my leg muscles, and use a belt or pillow to pull back my toes towards my body. He asked me how far back I could pull my toes towards my body, and he said that I can only move it back about half of the amount that I should be able to, so everything is very tight. I did ask him about the genetic testing that my son and I had done. My son is going to physical therapy right now because he has tight heel cords and generalized weakness in his lower extremities from his hips down. And we both tested our genetics DNA, and it came back that we both had markers for Charcot-Marie Tooth syndrome, which is very common here in Cajun people in South Louisiana, which is where we're from. It is a thing that's passed down from the mother, I believe is what he said. His doctor did not want to diagnose him with that because we don't have enough information, but it did come back that both of us have the markers for it. And so his orthopedic specialist and his physical therapist did say that they would treat him for that, even though the genetics doctor didn't want to diagnose him as having that. So I asked the podiatrist if this could be a reason why I'm having this issue, and he said that it could be. It's a very, very high possibility that the markers that we have for this genetic disease, Charcot-Marie Tooth disease or syndrome, that this could be the cause. I'm not worried about it in any way. He did say that because I've had this pain for 6 months now, that usually by 2 more months, 3 more months, I should have some relief from this pain. And that's whenever we'll go back in July and check. We're having an appointment on July 13th. So yeah, I did not expect to hear him say or show me these pictures that I have 2 spurs. I have had some pain going up towards my ankle and the back of my foot. I didn't know why. Basically, he said that I just need to rest and go to physical therapy, ice it, and take it one day at a time. I did have my youngest, my 3-year-old, with me at my appointment, and he said obviously he understands that I can't really rest a whole lot, but to do as much rest as possible. He told me not to walk barefoot even if I'm just walking through my house, which is so hard. If you know me, I really prefer to be barefoot. All my life I've been barefoot. He looked at the bottom of my feet and he could already tell that I have walked barefoot. And said, hey, I see, have you been walking barefoot? And I was like, not recently, because I don't want to step on anything. If I step on something, my foot hurts so bad. So I haven't been walking barefoot a whole lot. And he says, even if you can just get some Crocs with like a soft sole padding on the back, that would even help. Just something to give me some support. He does not want me to walk barefoot even in my house. So he said, put them on my bed. When I get up, put them on. Wear it around the house. Just have something on my feet at all times. So he did recommend me going to the New Balance store and having my feet measured, but someone else recommended Brooks shoes. They are actually specifically made to support you and have shoes for plantar fasciitis, but so does New Balance. So I'll have to go to the store and see what is best for me, but this is what my x-rays look like. So as you can see, this is the spur coming off the bottom right here. And then this is the spur coming off of this part right here. There's just like little bit gray pieces. You can see them coming off. Look like little nails, little fingernails or claws coming off of there. And yeah, that is my diagnosis. He told me, not to walk around a whole lot. So I'm not doing a whole lot of exercises. I can't walk. I can't ride a bike or do an elliptical or anything because it's of the tightness of my calf muscle. So I'm just going to go to physical therapy. I have an appointment scheduled for next Wednesday. Once I go to my evaluation, I guess I'll find out what I can and can't do, or